Hi friends. So today we're going to go ahead and keep on working on our book series Readers Workshop unit, and today we're working on session 15. Readers share books they love with friends. Okay, I know we're not in person, but maybe you have some family members that could participate with you, or maybe you have a friend. So I just love giving my friends and family presents. Maybe even more than I love receiving presents. You might be thinking, you serious? You like giving presents more than getting them? But it's so true, guys. For real. I love giving presents. When you see the smiling face of someone you just gave a special gift to, it makes that love in your heart practically double in size. And today, you'll share the love you have for your books by gifting them to a friend. Today, I want to teach you that when you give a gift, you explain what it is or how it's special or how it works. Readers do the same thing when they share books. They tell the important things to know. So we've been really reading a lot about Frog and Toad. And in this series, there are two best friends, Frog and Toad. The thing you need to know about Frog and Toad is he's usually in a bad mood. We know Toad is always in a bad mood. But luckily, he has Frog to cheer him up. And Frog is really patient and always knows how to make Toad feel better. The way these books usually go is that each chapter tells its own little story about these two friends. There's usually a problem in the story, but don't worry, they find a way to solve it in the end. Did you notice how I described the two main characters and what I know about how they usually feel or behave? I also included how the books usually go, right? I didn't just say, this book was good, blah, blah, blah. No, what if I haven't read your book and you're trying to get me to read the book? You have to tell me all about it. It's about these two characters, and this is what always happens. He's always like this. He's always like this. But don't worry, there's always a good ending or whatever, right? Because it's a book series, there's usually a pattern. Okay? So remember, I described the characters, how they usually are, how they behave, and I also included about the book, just usually how the book goes. Okay, series experts. Since you've learned so much about how the characters in your books and the author's craft, show off how much you know right now. Work with your clubs, which we don't have any. Decide on the most important things other readers want to know. So right now, I want you to think about your book. And I want you to think about the most important things in your book that you would like to share. Think about it, and then I want you to write it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You might need more time, but feel free to take a pause on this video and write down those awesome things you think that other readers need to know about your book. Maybe it's something about the author's craft. Maybe it's something about the characters in your books. You guys are experts, so I'm sure you guys know. So, of course, we don't have our clubs, but it's time for you to go ahead and go off and write your awesome observations of your book. So, I know it's really weird because it's not in person, but here's what you're doing today. You're going to choose a book you have read. You're going to introduce it. Talk about the characters, talk about the setting and the plot. Remember, the plot is basically the main idea, what happened in the book, okay? So you're going to write 10 complete sentences about your book. Make sure you give me the title of the book, okay? That's very important because then I don't know what book you're talking about. And I'm sure you guys are going to make me want to read your book because you guys are awesome experts at reading books and book series. So I look forward to see what you guys write. And if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message on Class Dojo.